Someone enjoying their orange Fanta, I see.
I like orange Fanta, okay?
I was hoping when you opened it, it would just...
I was hoping to, and it didn't.
Well, it's appropriately themed because we're playing Crash 2 again.
Speaking of, which...
Engine. We gotta throw fruit at him.
We're gonna fight Julian's dad, and finally, we gotta know what the NG stands for. And it's not engine, let's be real, it's Oni NG. We already knew this.
NG. Oni Engine.
Clearly,
See,
I don't need to prove this. This is a fucking fact.
See, I like this, because it actually looks like he's throwing them. He's probably gonna start doing a thing, yeah. And I'll start throwing fruit at the other one. This is simple in concept, it's just, my aim is really bad, and I can only, like, do so much.
Yeah, don't get hit,
There
and
we go.
hit him. That's my main strategy, like, if I play this game.
That should be every strategy.
Hit the opponent, don't get hit by the opponent.
I always like this stage because you can see, like, the world back there. And I really like that touch. I don't know why, I just like the way that looks. Okay, once the arm goes off, he's gonna start shooting rockets, and which I hit those. This part's hard to, like, land well, unless he's doing that, of course. Oh yeah, stay over there. Because it looks like
you have to hit him in a specific spot.
You have to hit him in the rocket areas, but it's so hard because you have to throw these where he's going to be, not where he is.
Yeah, because there's clearly a lag on the apples.
Yeah. It's not. These ain't hit scan.
I don't even want to know apple hit scan weaponry. I don't think that should exist.
These are totally mangoes, by the way.
Those are totally fucking pineapples, bro.
Ugh, no. I hate pineapples.
What?
I hate.
They
Okay.
make your cum taste good.
Says who?
Science. Fucking every top man on this issue. And I do mean top. If you catch what I'm saying.
Who?
Top men.
Who?
Top. Men.
Yeah, he's gonna start zippity zapping, and then he's going to. I assume he's gonna come over here.
And he's gonna fucking drop his hot mixtape on Spotify, but it actually doesn't give that much money because
He gets 3
musicians
viewers.
on Spotify get like 3 cents on the dollar or some shit like that for
There we
every
go.
fucking dollars of streaming revenue.
First try. I can't believe Engine's fucking dead.
Dude, you fucking literally just destroyed that man's life. He has not the ability to breathe.
You killed my assistant. Okay, now we go upstairs. This is the final area. We're almost done. We might actually beat a game on this channel.
Don't fucking push it.
I'll push you, mister.
What is your problem, Bandicoot? I will not ask you again to bring
Yeah, no one wants to hear this shit. I hate that it doesn't just cut him off anymore.
Hey, where it said Rocky, you gotta put Dwayne The Rock Johnson. That's a running gag.
Yeah, put him right in the portal.
Alright.
Sweet, thanks. So, flying levels. What are your thoughts if you have them?
I like all kinds of levels. You know what I don't like? Bad levels.
Such as?
Like levels that are bad. Like it's not like, oh, I don't like underwater levels or lava levels or like no, like all levels can be good. My opinion though, like besides being a fucking theorist,
Ooh, I feel like that should have hit me.
like generally speaking, Crash flying levels are kind of shit. But that's just Crash.
So you don't like these?
Generally in Crash, but I'm not saying I'm like totally against them or anything.
Thank you so much for the roundabout answer.
I don't know what you want me to say. Like, oh, I hate this. I love it. Like, I don't have an answer like that.
I asked you if you liked the Crash flying level. You could have said they were shit, and that would have given me enough info.
I don't know every single Crash flying level, but
You're seeing
all the
one of
ones
them.
that I've played, which, to be fair, let me be clear. I've mostly played Wrath of Cortex flying levels, so I don't think that's fair.
Well, that's just a bad game in general.
Right.
So.
Ooh, I like those wires.
I feel so bad that you grew up with that. I'm sorry.
Me too. I fucking...
I had to show you the light, and then you're like, okay, yeah, this is just kind of bad.
You know, it's like one of those things, like, you watch The Watchmen, the movie, you know, not the fucking, not the comic, not the graphic novel.
I was about to
And
say
you
yes.
fucking... and you watch it and you're like, oh, this is a great movie, and it is, right? But then people are like, no, but seriously though, like if you read the graphic novel, it's so much better. And then like, no, you're stupid. You're just one of those people who want to watch the books and never watch the movies. And I'm like, okay, but I seriously took it in and I watched that shit or read that shit. Holy shit, graphic novel's way better. It's like that, but except for Crash Bandicoot.
It's like people are asking. It's like, hey, when are we ever gonna get a Wrath of Cortex remake? I'm like, what are you talking about? They already remade 3
Twice.
Yeah. I don't know. I would call Wrath of Cortex a D-make because it made it worse.
Yeah, it's like, does that really count as a remake?
No.
It's like, hey, dude, this is my remake of chess. There's no bishops, no queens, and the rooks only move 2 spaces.
You know, I call it a bad game, but it's not even that bad. It's just...
It's fine.
Did
You know
I
what I
not-
like? I like the apple zukas.
Did
the
I
Wump
not
Zukas.
grab the crystal?
What?
Did I not grab the crystal? Oops. Okay, we'll come back to that later. When we get to that level after this, we can just cut that out because we already showed the level. John
Just
showed
fucking
it.
cut it out. Joey Tanner style or whatever his name is. I don't fucking watch Full House. Since the 90s. People are like, you gotta watch Full House because Danny DeVito ain't in it no more. And I'm like, I don't care about Full House.
No one cares about Full House.
By the way, yes, I said Danny DeVito, and I did that on accident. My bad. Whoops.
I mean, if I had Danny DeVito and I'd watch it.
If there was Danny DeVito in Full House, I would be like, okay, it's still a shitty show. I have nostalgia for that show, I can't lie.
Shit.
I mean, The Milkman and The Paperboy. Evening TV. I don't know the lyrics, I think that is, though.
Do you remember Nick at Night? You'd be like, oh man, it's 10 p.m. I can't wait to watch cartoons. Oops.
No, because I was always watching fucking Adult Swim because I, like, wasn't allowed to. And I would watch
Oops.
Beavis and Butthead, which I was allowed to watch that, but I was not allowed to watch Simpsons or
Yeah,
South
which
Park.
I still find weird.
I mean, hey, that's what happens when you grow up in weirdly traditional Christian household at the time.
I mean, I grew up in a Christian household as well, but
like, I don't feel like yours was like a traditional, like, hey, you can't fucking watch no...
you can't read Harry Potter. It's like my parents didn't care. They knew that I was able to distinguish between reality and fiction. They let me do whatever I want. Within reason. Within reason.
Because, you remember, like, the, like, very... Like, I think it's, like, the first season of Yu-Gi-Oh! Cards. They had the fucking, like... Something like...
Nah, I'm not
the
gonna
Summoned
fuck that.
Fiend or something like that. It's like
Yeah,
it's a big guy with a skull.
Summon Skull.
Summoned Skull. Fucking... My,
It's
she's not really my aunt, but she's my fucking aunt.
We...
Wouldn't let her son have specifically that card because it was Satanist.
No, it was.
Like, in her opinion, obviously. I
Her
agree
opinion's dumb
that
and
it's
bad.
not fucking...
And you should feel bad.
Wow!
Yeah, are we gonna ignore the fact that I jumped on those boxes? I either clipped through them and that didn't bounce, or it just ignored, like, me.
For a second, I thought you didn't mean to jump down there. Wow, you fucking... What is up with this game doing weird animation glitches today?
I don't know. Like, it just doesn't feel as impactful as the original one. I'm sorry.
And then the devs like, glitch? That's a feature.
I feel like you're referencing something.
No.
Okay.
I'm just being weird.
You don't actually care for the characters. They're just functions.
True. Wait. Obviously, Crash's function is a neutral character. If you think about it, right? Here's my pitch.
Do you not know what I'm referencing?
No.
Combo Fiend.
Oh, I mean, I knew you meant there. Fucking, here's my pitch for Crash as a fighting game character, and I think he's a neutral character, and here's why. Obviously, he's got some rushdown capabilities with the spin. I don't think anyone's going to debate you on that. No one is. In fact,
Shit.
I would even say that he would have good mix-ups, but the
you
problem
fucking
is,
laughing at me,
you
Beth?
see him throwing these Wumpa Fruits at Engine.
Damn it. That was my own fault.
And plus, look at how fucking bad he is when he gets up close. Clearly, Crash would have low health. He just gets touched by one enemy and dies.
There we go.
He's got to be a neutral character, if not his true zoning character.
I wonder what this guy's morning was like before he came into work and was told, okay, I need you to stand in one spot and just throw the shield at him. And then he just fucking dies.
Well, he probably fucking lives in a low subsistence
What?
subsistence living. I can't talk today.
He was still in an open animation. Ow. See, at least that doesn't do damage. He just pushes me back.
See, this is why we need worker-owned co-ops. These guys wouldn't have to be fucking throwing a shield all day.
There.
It'd be so much easier to get past this if we lived in communism. I mean, what else was gonna happen?
Fuck, you got me good.
Dude, you're getting mixed by
I
this.
don't like how I spasm out when I get hit. Like, what the fuck?
I think what it is, like, okay, you know what that looks like to me, and I'm just speculating here.
I hate
it. looks
it.
like bad collision detection coding, because it looks like what's happening is you're going into the collision of the wall, basically of the shield, and then it's like, oh, wait a minute, you're not allowed to be in a wall, push them out, and then it glitches out weirdly because it's not supposed to do that.
It's weird. I don't care for it.
Like, that's not how you do collision detection.
I jumped on him. What the hell? Ooh.
Yeah.
This
See,
butter
that's
my
a
biscuit.
sign. Oh, that's a bad sign in games where like you think that you're engaging the game by the rules, and it's just like no, seriously, you actually you didn't hit it in the exact right pixel. That spacing was on point.
There. Okay. Speaking of spacing,
You like have to hit the exact pixel of the center.
piss off.
This guy's defense will not stand for these mix-ups.
Okay, there.
Because obviously
okay,
Crash has
I
really
got-
good low pressure.
I got the crystal. You just do like a side and then a multi-hit spin, and then you like do a jump and then you belly flop.
Yeah, I mean these are like these combos write themselves, dude.
Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and do this level again. Go ahead and cut out.
Piston it away.
Yeah.
That's cutting close.
Yeah. Speaking of cutting close, cut out the part where I do this part again because I forgot the crystal. So see you in a minute.
Whoa.
Okay, we're good now. Night fight. Sure. I might.
Right?
Friendly fireflies. This is like that one level I did with the secret bonus level. Except it should be easier because it's an actual level.
This fucking level is designed to be good. You ever played one of those games where like it's designed to go against everything you know against, or with video games like you must jump on the spikes to win?
Like Default Dan.
Is that a thing? I've never heard of that.
Yeah. I actually remember back when I used to watch Game Grumps like a lot. They played that. And the guy who made it made a Dan skin with
Right.
like his facial stuff from like his videos. And they played that, and they made Dan play it, and that was funny. Because, like, Dan doesn't really play games that much. So he's like, oh, yeah, I need to jump on this, and then it kills him.
Right?
That was fun. Game Grumps used to be fun.
Yeah.
Now it's a business, and Aaron's a cuck.
I mean, all of that. Fucking look
No,
at,
did you
look
hear
at that light effect.
No, did you hear
What?
what he's been doing recently? He's been privating videos that he thinks might be problematic. You know what I'm talking about?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Like any episode where they make like a joke or like a gay joke or say the N-word or something like that. Anything that's like even close to problematic, he's been privating or just flat out taking down.
I mean, it's one thing if you now are like, no, seriously, I'm against that kind of joke.
I understand that, but you should at least
But I don't think that's what it is. I think it's like, I don't want to get in trouble for this.
Wait, no, you know what I would do?
But that's speculation, let me be clear.
Okay, look, if I was in the same position as him, I would not do that. I would say, like, okay, in this episode, I said this, this, and this. I probably shouldn't have, but it should be like, I acknowledge that what I said before was wrong. Acknowledging that you made mistakes is fine, but you shouldn't private over that because most people won't care.
Right.
Like, is anyone really going to care about the sad Hoshi joke? No, people find that funny, even though it's about a pedophile. I still find that funny. I don't think pedophiles are okay, but I still find that joke funny.
That's the whole point of comedy. Like, I know that this
That's
gets
stupid.
brought up a lot, but the whole point of comedy is making fun of people that are less advantaged than you. And I know that sucks, and I know that, like, I wish that wasn't the case, but that is how comedy
Yeah.
works, unfortunately.
Like-
Even shit like making a funny face, you're making fun of ugly people. That's why it's funny.
Oh, I can duck under that. Nice. But yeah, I wouldn't, like, I would say, hey, this wasn't okay. This was something you just did a lot back in the time and it wasn't okay. Because it's not like he, like, did anything like majorly harmful, like actually harm someone, to where that's never okay. It was just a joke.
Like I
But
said,
you
it's
can-
one thing if your opinion has changed. It's another if you're just doing it because of
You don't wanna
the
get-
shifting culture and
Yeah,
all that.
you
Like,
don't want to get canceled. I think he's doing it because he's afraid of being canceled. Oh wow, that actually okay.
But since we're on this topic, I will just say
Damn
my
it.
view has evolved. Used to be like straight up like why would it matter if I say like really offensive shit? Like I'm just kidding, guys. And yeah, that's still true to a certain extent. But like the thing is, joke like me
Oh, my
telling a
goodness.
joke. Like if I said a racist joke right now, I genuinely am not racist, right? But there are people that are racist that are listening to that, and they're not thinking, "Oh, this is a funny joke because it's not true," or like something like. They're more like, and like it spreads the message, right? And so you just get, that's how in this country it's a fucking like it's just normal to be a white supremacist. Like there's so many of those in this country, and it's I wish
Shit.
that wasn't. I like how you got electrocuted, then you got stomped, then you got stabbed. I think by the tentacle. I think it was a little
let's do
overkill.
Because I remember when Warner Brothers released some of their stuff, but they put a preface in the start. It's like, hey, some of these cartoons are offensive. This was wrong back then. This is wrong now. Oh, what?
What? You
Okay.
weren't even touching the ground.
I don't get that one, but yeah, they preface it by saying, hey, this was made back in a time where people actually accepted this. It was wrong then, it's wrong now, but we decided not to remove it because it's just as bad as saying it never existed.
Yeah, I agree.
And
with
that's my
that.
and that's my problem with it. It's like, yeah, but people should understand that it was released back in like 2013. Stuff like that. That was a different time. That was 7 years ago.
I will say though, there's a very fine line between that, and I don't know where the distinction is. Honestly, we gotta like, it's very unclear. Because for example, there was this guy named Hunter Avalone, and if you know him, you probably don't like him. He used to be a transphobe. Very big emphasis on used to. He had a video to where he was talking about how
Fuck you.
trans people were not the gender they want to be. Like that's not real. Like sex is the only determining factor. Like shit like that. Horrible shit, right? And then later, he stopped thinking that and he realized like, oh shit, none of that's true. And he was like, okay, I'm gonna take the video down. Not because I don't want people to know that it happened, but because I don't believe that anymore, and I don't want to fucking keep making money off of a video that I don't believe. That feels disgusting.
Beliefs, I understand. Yes, definitely.
Yeah, see, like that, I
But-
would be fine with taking a video down over, like, you know what I mean?
But my thing is like,
I don't think that's the case.
damn it.
And if it is, it's weird because I don't see him being woke in any other context. You know what I mean?
Yeah, like that's just
Nothing
not,
wrong with being woke if that's what you want to do. It's just that if you're gonna do it, I would prefer you be consistent about it. But hey,
I'm just gonna try to avoid these rather than trying to actually attack that there. That one I had to attack, but yeah. See, that's the thing is that, okay, with beliefs, I understand that, but the thing with jokes is you're making a joke about something you don't genuinely believe in. Like, you make a racist joke, that doesn't mean, oh, hey, you're racist. Oh, fuck. Why does that
yeah, seriously,
happen?
why does that happen when you're in the air? That doesn't even make sense. It should just push you down.
It should, like, I don't get it. But yeah, it's like, if you make a joke about something you genuinely don't believe in to begin with, and then you censor it, that doesn't make any sense. It's clear that it's a joke.
Right.
People take jokes way too seriously now, and I hate that.
I wouldn't even say now, to be honest. Like, it's always been like that. It's just now it's a lot more obvious because of the internet, and also like
Yeah, okay, that should be fine.
I don't want to say cancel culture because like anytime somebody gets canceled, people call it cancel culture, and that's not true in my opinion. But like, I don't fucking know.
Thanks for the pity mask.
Like Oni plays, right? They make offensive jokes, and almost nobody fucking faults them for it.
No one cares.
Yeah, and I don't know if it's because they just have a different fucking audience.
The
But, like, I
audience-
know they're like LGBT, like black people, like obviously all races, like in his audience, and yet when he makes jokes that are offensive to those minority groups, it's not like they're thinking, oh, Oni or Chris
Fuck you.
O'Neill is specifically targeting black people. Like, no. people realize that it's a joke when he makes these jokes. What's the difference between that and Game Grumps, then, I wonder?
Oni's funny.
Fuck. Roasted.
Lightly toasted. Because that is one of the coldest takes on the internet I can think of.
Is that Oni plays as funny?
Yeah. Well, that Game Grumps isn't funny.
I think Antarctica is actually warm compared to that.
I don't know. Like, if you like them, that's completely fine.
Game Grumps or Oni?
Game Grumps.
Okay.
Well, really, any of them, but yeah. I don't like it, and I'm going to keep making fun of it, but I'm not going to fault you for liking them. That's completely fine. I think part of it is that I just got burnt out after... Fucking... Why does that happen? That's so dumb. But yeah, I got burnt out after, I want to say 2015, around that time, before they started going, like, big corporation mode here. But yeah...
Like, they're straight up, like, less funny than we are, and we're fucking awful at being funny at sometimes. You know, fucking awful.
Well, the thing is, we don't get paid. We don't get paid to be funny, because we don't get paid. We just do this for like a hobby. So I'm not really faulting. Fuck.
And also, that's not the kind of Let's Player we are. I try to be funny, obviously, because that's my personality. But
the only thing funny is how badly I'm doing.
I mean, to be fair, that is literally correct statement. I think the fucking movement of these jellyfish are also pretty funny looking. And yes, they're jellyfish.
Like, see, with that, he still had his arms up, but it acted like...
Games need to be... Like, they need to be...
Here, let's do a different level.
What's it called? Less restrictive on the player. Like, if you want the game to be challenging but fair, the way that you do that is not by making it hard. Believe it or not. Okay, hear me out on this.
Let's break the
way that
monotony
you make something challenging but fair is not just to make it more and more hard. It's to make it the same amount of hard, but then you fucking make the controls more responsive and fucking... What's it called? Trying to think of the term.
Make it like
Like,
Super
you know
Meat
when
Boy.
you try to, like, for example, like in a platforming game, if you're slightly, if you're two pixels off of a jump, sometimes it'll just autocorrect a little bit.
It's like, yeah, that's fine.
Like, those kind of...
Did you see that?
I did not.
What the hell was that? Replay that, please, whoever's editing this.
Okay.
Holy shit, yeah, you need to see that. What the hell was that? Woo! Oh, fuck you. Piss off.
Because, like, look at, like...
Okay, let's see if I can do it again. Hold on.
Look at the ultimate example.
Oh, no, it actually worked that time. Okay.
Okay.
Go ahead.
Well, like, the ultimate example of a game that everybody agrees is challenging but fair is Super Meat Boy. And it's... Yeah, I get wax poetic about the fact that the controls are perfect.
Oh,
but the fucking...
buttery smooth.
The real fucking meat and potatoes of that game is the fact that you can fucking... You can do... You can make tiny mistakes and it's fine. Like, you don't have to be pixel perfect. That's not the challenge. The challenge is doing the...
I want to be the guy.
Okay, yeah.
That's the exception to the rule because it's I want to be the guy.
Yeah, because that's the whole point of I want to be the guy is that kind of bullshit level design.
Is that it's bullshit. That is trial by error to a T.
The fucking... What is it? The first level? Is that the one that's the bullshit? I want to be the guy?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
But it's harder than the second one, and I'm like, why? But okay, yeah, that makes perfect sense. By the way, Super Meat Boy 2, I wish it wasn't an auto runner. That's, you know what? I feel like that's a kind of game that is very hard to sell me on, honestly.
Auto runners.
The best way to, like, the best way to do it would be like a Bit Trip Runner style game.
Yeah.
To where it's music, like that makes sense, right?
Okay, they just played Bit Trip Runner. Fuck you.
Right, but Bit
I was
Trip
past
Runner,
that.
The whole selling point of Bit Trip Runner is that it's a music-based platforming game, and the music sucks. I'm sorry. That's my genuine opinion. I do not like music at all. It's repetitive as fuck, and I don't like it. I don't care much for it.
Did I tell you they're making a fucking... they're making a rhythm game off of Kingdom Hearts.
I did not.
And fans are not happy.
What, just because it's a rhythm game, or...?
No, because it seems to have plot importance.
Why would that be a bad thing?
I don't know. I personally enjoy it.
Why would they release a game in a series and it's just like, nah, it's not canon. Like, fuck that.
It's the Kyrie game that people have been wanting, but it's a rhythm game. It's a spin-off game with the main game's plot, if that makes sense. And I think that's why people are upset. I personally do not care. I am excited, because I'm a fucking shill for Kingdom Hearts. Okay, except
You like Kingdom Hearts the same exact way I like Ruby. Like, you acknowledge that it's bad in some ways, in a lot of ways even. And the story is, so the story to Kingdom Hearts is the animation to Ruby.
bad,
Yes.
badly portrayed. Just how badly we portray this at the end of the episode. Wait, what?
Yeah, dude, did you not get the crystal?
Pretty sure I did. What the
Why
hell?
is this happening?
I don't know. We'll have to fix this next time. We're kind of out of time now. Oops!
So fucking go away. Jesus.
Fight.